Hi, and thanks for tuning in to Global Impact Ministry Centers. My name is Brent Snell, and I would like to share with you today a bit of a testimony. I've been blessed to have a grandson, and his name is Maddox. He's now 2.5 years old. And as I've been developing my relationship with Maddox and trying to teach Maddox things to prevent him at this point in time from hurting himself, telling him to hold onto the railing going up and down the stairs and don't touch the hot stove and don't run in the house. It's amazing to me at such a young age, you can just see the influence on him as he tries to make the decision as to whether or not to follow my advice. And I'm looking back on my life and realizing that, at a point in time in my life, I realized that I was very unhappy with the decisions that I had made based on the results that I had in my life. I had been making very poor decisions and very consistently the wrong decision. And so I did something quite unexpected, and I went to church and I started to walk towards God. I was wanting to have a different life, and so I knew that I had to make different decisions if I was going to start to see any kind of a difference in my life. And so I started to follow the leading, I would say, of the Holy Spirit. As God was leading me and speaking to me, I started to hear His voice more clearly and more consistently choose the choice that He wanted me to make. We've all heard the saying, the devil made me do it. Well, it is very true. I believe that what I'm seeing in Maddox, even at this early age, is temptation. And God does not tempt us. It is the devil that tempts us. As we know, Eve was tempted in the garden, and she did follow through and eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which was a choice that God did not want for her to make or for Adam to make. And as a result, all of mankind has reaped that decision. So our lives are a compilation, if you will, of the choices that we make. They are choices that we get to make. And I really want to encourage people listening to this video today that God has provided His Word for us to give us the knowledge that we need to make the choices that we're making in our lives. We absolutely can go to God in prayer and seek the Holy Spirit's wisdom and leading, and we have the Bible to go to seek God for these decisions. So my life is immeasurably better as a result of beginning the process of walking towards God and developing a relationship with Him. And I know that at a point in time, my life and relationship with Maddox will get to that place where when I say to Maddox, this is what Grandpa says you should do, he's going to have developed that trust to know that I'm not trying to rob him of any extra excitement in life or joy in life, but I really do have his best interests at heart. I believe that our lives and the choices that we make are like a field and a crop of seeds that we sow. And I know from walking with Jesus for the past 20 years that He paid a price that I couldn't pay for the promise that I now have, which is eternity with Him. And the choices are not always easy to make just because of that relationship, but God's grace is there to give us the strength that we need to walk out that choice that we know that He desires for us to make. So I really want to encourage you today to begin to walk towards God and connect with people who have a relationship with Him and who know Him, and begin to reap the rewards of making good choices, the choices that the Holy Spirit is leading you to make. So I hope that this has been an encouragement to you, and thanks for tuning in to GIMC Ministry Centers.